And look, exit the house, all the birds fly off. The attention to detail in this game, it's pretty good. I really like it. I believe Nuvema Town is probably my favorite out of any starting village that serves as your hometown in any Pokemon game. I know this is probably just my bias of 5th generation speaking, but I believe that Nuvema Town is my favorite, although I do admit that Little Root Town from 3rd generation was pretty good too. I also liked Vanaville Town in X and Y, but anyway. This is Bianca's house right over here, the one on the left. And looks like she's having a bit of a confrontation with her father. But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally go on an adventure. She looks pretty ashamed. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? What nonsense is this? How could my daughter, who knows nothing about the world, be going on a journey with Pokemon? The character development in this game is really good, too. I always find that usually character development goes hand in hand with how good the storyline is, although that's just my personal opinion. Character development is an essential part of a good storyline. That's a secret, okay? Bianca doesn't want me spilling the beans to Chiren. Okay, let's go meet Professor Juniper, even though I technically already have. She was the one who introduced me to this game. Hi there, I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is... Chiren. We know who you are. Come, Chiren, this is not a time to take things lightly. Today's a day to remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. Pokemon evolution. Cool. Although, not evolution, how they evolve in battle, but how they evolved. Charles Darwin on the origin of species, survival of the fittest, that kind of... I'll stop talking now. You've already had a Pokemon battle, so maybe that's why it feels as though your Pokemon have already begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? Yes, I love nicknaming my Pokemon, unlike in Yokai Watch, because yokai are their own characters. They already have a name, a given name, their own personality. Pokemon, they're just one individual of an entire species, so I like to give them nicknames to give them a little bit more personality and to make the game a little bit more interesting. So I've already got a good nickname picked out for Snivy. Let me just enter the letters here. Snivy's name is going to be Malfoy, because, let's be honest, that jerk from the Harry Potter franchise would definitely be a Snivy if he was turned into a Pokemon, a la Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. He would so be a Snivy. It's perfect match for him. So yeah, my Snivy is going to be named Malfoy. As for why I gave all of you Pokemon, it's for the Pokedex, right? And Bianca is completely clueless. She doesn't know what a Pokedex is. I'm astonished. Nice work, Chiren. You've already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? So let me explain everything from the beginning for everyone's sake. The Pokedex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter, so I want you three to visit many places and meet all of the Pokemon in the Unova region. This is my request. Cottonmouth, Chiren, Bianca, you'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokedex, will you not? Saying no will get you nowhere, so you have to answer yes in order to keep the storyline going. Yep, thank you. You've given me the best possible answer. And just like that, we get the Pokedex. Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Please meet me at Route 1. This is all part of the tutorial. You can't skip it. Since the professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? Well, of course Bianca would be hesitant. Her father was pretty passionate about her not going. I can explore and maybe find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that. Of course, we can travel however we want while we complete the Pokedex. Alright, let's head out to Route 1. And get interrupted by my mother. And what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokedex? I can't believe it. Well, actually I can. I already knew she was going to ask. This is why I brought you three of these town maps. Take them with you. Town map is something I never use, but never know, it might come in handy if you forget where somewhere is. Here you are, Tren. I'll take good care of it. And one for Bianca. As for your room, Cottonmouth, or what's left of it, no need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying up. Alright, they're so cute, but Pokemon have enough power to destroy a bedroom. They really are something. And that's just in their first form. Wait till they get to their final form. With Pokemon like that at your side, you'll be safe wherever you go. I'll let your parents know. I hope that in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Juniper region and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip. Speaking of which, I believe somewhere it was stated that the protagonists of Pokemon Black and White are actually supposed to be older than the protagonists of other games, which makes sense. I mean, everyone else is supposed to be like what, 10 years old, even though they look a lot older than 10 years. So, by my guess, the protagonists of this game are like what, maybe 14 or 15. Of course, it's just my personal opinion. All right, finally, enough talk. I want to get this done and over with. Route 1 is due north. Bianca says if we're starting a journey together, she wants us all to take our first step at the same time. Hey, Cottonmouth, let's all take our first step on Route 1 together. Here we go. I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting? It certainly is. Very exciting. Not every day I get to start a Pokemon playthrough. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Okay, now let's explain. The Pokedex pages update automatically whenever you meet a Pokemon. Moreover, it's set up so that you obtain even more information when you actually catch one. To make this clear, I'm going to demonstrate how to catch a Pokemon. Alright, the Juniper region is unique in that it doesn't have any Pokemon from past regions, well, at least in this game. Every Pokemon you can catch while in the main storyline is completely unique, completely new, which I like. I'm glad they did that because it makes this region, this generation, feel more like a fresh start. So instead of Rattata or Zigzagoon, we get this frankly ugly looking thing, Patrat. Now, I don't hate Patrat, it's just that I find it has a kind of a plain design. It's like, plain design, that's perfectly fine, but it has the strangest looking eyes. It kind of freaks me out, to be perfectly honest. Do you see that just now? Here's how it goes, step by step. First, reduce the Pokemon's HP. The Pokemon that still have all of their energy are difficult to catch. If you can, use your Pokemon's move to make the Pokemon you want to catch fall asleep, or paralyze it, which we cannot do at this stage of the game. And to wrap this up in the best way, I have a gift for you, some Pokeballs. Alright, Pokeballs, fun. They're used for catching Pokemon and for carrying the Pokemon you catch. I'll be going on ahead. I'll be waiting for you in Accumula Town. Yeah, the tutorial is not yet over. She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at you in the tall grass, although she probably forgot to say it because it's incredibly obvious. I'm heading to Accumula Town too. Looking forward to the next town so we can go shopping for Pokeballs. Wait a minute! Listen, Cottonmouth, Chirin, I thought of something fun! We need to get going. I imagine the professor's waiting too. Will you just listen a sec? Seriously. Why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon? The person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one received from Professor Juniper, is the winner. Huh, actually that sounds interesting. It will fill up Pokedex pages, so I'm sure it will please the professor too. Okay then, until you reach Accumula Town, I'll take care of healing your Pokemon at your own house. Me and Oshawott will do the best for sure. I'm certain you will. So, there are two Pokemon you can catch on Route 1. You can catch the aforementioned Patrat, and you can catch a Lillipup. Lillipup is significantly more useful if you plan on at least catching it to carry you through the beginning stages of the game. It's completely optional. You can play through the first part of the game completely fine, even if you don't catch any Pokemon. I don't think I'm actually going to be catching... Yeah, I'm not going to be catching anything for now. I'm just going to be going through the first part of the game with just Malfoy. However, I will be trying to fight Pokemon in the tall grass just to get them to level up again. So what have we got? Another Patrat. It's fun. I just thought of something weird. I'm using a snake named Malfoy, and I'm fighting a brown rodent. This is like, I don't know, Slytherin versus Hufflepuff or something. I don't know. That just popped in my head. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff, my god. I make the strangest connections at the strangest times. Alright, that should get us to level... No, won't get us to level 7. One more, and I'm hoping it's a Lillipup. Just, you know, so we can see one. For the Pokedex. For science. No, another Patrat. Nah, who cares? Oh, rats. Yeah, pun fully intended. Something that really impressed me when I first played Pokemon Black was how, during battle, how the camera shifts every so often whenever you do like an attack or when you select a Pokemon. Just it feels so much more dynamic than in past games. Anyway, yes, that got us to level 7. That's excellent. Pretty decent stats all around, all double digits, and we learned an elemental attack. We learned Vine Whip. Oh. Get jumped right before we can exit the tall grass. Yes, Lillipup. Excellent. Might as well beat on it. A little bit of extra experience never hurt anyone. That did next to nothing. Let's finish it with Vine Whip. That sound effect. I love that sound effect. Alright. Alright, how about a Cottonmouth? You want to compare which one has the most Pokemon with them? You only have Snivy? Hey, Bianca. Don't hate on me just because I only have Snivy. Quality over quantity. Won't Snivy... You don't have to worry about Snivy getting lonely. I have quite the team planned out for this playthrough. If you check your Pokedex, you'll see how many Pokemon you found and how many you've caught. I'm off to Accumulatown. The professor is waiting. And I'm getting a call on my cross transceiver, which is like apparently a watch and a video phone combined. Hello, how is everyone doing? You and your Pokemon are getting along great now, right? In front of the Pokemon Center. Excellent. Just look for the Pokemon Center. Not exactly hard to find it. A, it's a small town, and B, it's a very brightly colored building. Alright. Accumulatown. Ah, this music. I love this game's soundtrack. It's just amazing. In fact, I think the only only game with a better soundtrack is probably Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But that's something for another day. I might do a playthrough of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire once I'm done this game. You never know. This is Pokemon Center. Yes. Don't you feel better as soon as you step through the door? Kind of. Pokemon Center is a truly incredible place. Pokemon can be healed for free. They don't charge you anything. A Pokemon Center is a trainer's best friend. Alright, let's talk to Nurse Joy over here. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Yep. I'm sure you've seen all this before because you've probably seen my Pokemon Y playthrough. Alright, now that that's finished, let the tour continue. This is the PC. It's free for any trainer to use. You can store Pokemon in your PC boxes or select Pokemon stored in your PC boxes to take along with you. Wait, if you're putting Pokemon into a computer, wouldn't that make them Digimon? That's just... I came across that quote somewhere on the internet, and I got a good laugh out of it. Anyway, yeah, you can carry around 6 Pokemon with you, and anything else is automatically transferred to the PC. If you select My PC, I'll evaluate the progress you've made on your Pokedex, so you don't have to go back and forth to Nuvema Town every time you want to talk to the professor. It says someone's PC on the screen. Who is someone? Very good, Bianca. Great observation. Good question. I'd like to say more, but for now, just ignore that and go ahead and use it. Someone is the person who made the Pokemon storage system. Someone I'm sure you'll meet someday. And the Pokemart. Starting in this game, the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart are one building. This is the place to buy useful items and sell the ones you don't need anymore. Alright, wrapping it up. I've given you the basics of being a trainer. Gonna head back to Nuvema Town, and now we are on our own, officially. When you get to Striaton City, go and meet an inventor named Fennel. She's a friend of mine from long ago, and I'm sure she'll help you on your way. Best of luck. I hope that your journeys prove to be the adventure of a lifetime. Alright, potions and Pokeballs. You don't need to buy anything at this stage of the game. If you're good enough with Pokemon, you don't really need any healing items anyway.